Hi, I'm Brenda McLaughlin, the CEO of SelfStudy. We all know about the workforce disruption that's going on around us, about the millions of people who need to reskill and upskill, about the generational shift that's happening that means very soon more than half of us will be digital natives and expect a very different experience and relationship to our education. And that AI is dramatically shifting the way we can learn and also the way we can teach. Our current systems were not designed to address the rate of change and the workforce educational demands that we are facing right now, nor was it designed to take advantage of the sophisticated tools that we now have at hand to create personalized learning experiences outside of the classroom that can supplement the experiences within the classroom. Courses can take longer to create than skills take to become obsolete. In the area that we began in medical education, the physicians and professional folks in the area that need continuing education and maintenance of certification and recertification, it's a virtual mutiny. They have forced their boards to switch to continuous assessment, which is a blend of education and assessment that is far cheaper, far more accessible and convenient than the kind of assessment and learning that required them to come out of the field and study extended periods for an exam that then, as soon as it was over, they just went back to their daily lives and used very little of it. Employers need the same kind of fast, flexible solution. And people are relying on us to create this solution because they don't have time for the kinds of education they need to maintain their opportunity in this new workforce on top of what they have to do day to day. So this is where SelfStudy comes in. SelfStudy is an adaptive learning platform. We're a learning optimization cloud-based solution. We are based on algorithms that were developed in the brain science labs at MIT, originally for navigation and control of satellites, because satellite data, like learning data, is very noisy. And as you heard from some other people on the stage earlier here today, it's very hard to assess learning. And we use these algorithms, we can very accurately and early in a learning activity assess somebody's knowledge against a standard. And that standard could be anything from a professional certification standard to, the percentage correct on Friday's math quiz. And based on that, we can very precisely target the next lesson that somebody needs to go forward on their path to learning. It's their own personal GPS for learning, at putting them on their most efficient path to proficiency. And what do we do these days when we're on a path? We count our steps. And SelfStudy does that for you too, because you can't improve unless you know your numbers. So this continuous assessment that we have is like having exam results every day. You know exactly where you stand so you can manage your education, and your mentors know where you stand so they know when to intervene when it's most effective to keep you on that most efficient path. And our mentoring tool not only gives them dashboards to explain where you are in your performance, in your progress, in your engagement, because you have to stay engaged. If they lose you, you're not learning. If they see where you get stuck, they know when to come help you. And in addition to the analytics, we have all of the tools to help them actually effectively engage with you and support you to teach most effectively through the web. And then the final piece of our platform is that if you're going to have an adaptive course and everybody gets their own path, well, you have to have multiple paths. And just like everybody who's learning being very busy, the people who are providing these courses are very busy. And some of them are a little technically afraid, and some of them haven't ever done a course before, because now we are doing a lot of peer-to-peer learning. So whether you are an advanced professor, a course designer, or someone whose very first course is being developed to teach somebody else in their workforce, you can just tell us which resources you want, drag and drop them in, link or sync so you're updated as the resources are updated, and we will create the course for you. Then you can review it, put your special touch on it, and send it to your learners so that they can go on their course, on their path. It's that easy. And because this is all machine learning, everything that you do and every interaction that they have with the system improves the system. They know more what you want to do next time, and it's even easier next time. We know this is a large and growing opportunity in e-learning. We're all at this show, so we understand the market. We think at SelfStudy that we have about a $500 million obtainable market, and that's based on the growth rates today. We're growing at 185% as an industry, so in 5 years, this is not going to be the same, where there's going to be more opportunity. We're selling software as a service based on 3 packages that our customers have been asking for. We have a proven team. Everybody has either started a company or been through a successful exit. And our initial foray into the market's been very strong. Our technology is complete and stable. We have customers, we have a high renewal rate, we're making money, we have significant active discussions with large clients you'd know the names of, and a pipeline that's probability adjusted over millions. So we'd like to have you join us in building the future. We believe in this. We know that this is the way to go. You can see us downstairs in the marketplace. Thank you.